Hello everybody, it is 10:57 and May the 10th. I'm on my way to Indianapolis, Indiana. We got about 7 hours to get there and no big rush. I'm deadheading. I just got through talking with James, that's why I had that thing on my head. I didn't realize it at first, but I'm deadheading, and I think I'll have a better chance of getting something to do up there than I do back here. And just something told me to move forward and get out of there. Anyhow, it's nice to get all the responses yesterday. Everybody, glad to hear from you guys too. Trust me. I enjoy hearing from each and every one of you guys too. You know, looking across, driving across the country like this, you get to see so much. James just called me, told me he was driving through, he came up where it got real dark all of a sudden. He said he had to pull off the road because the water is coming down so hard and fast, you couldn't see at all. It's going to be. Weather's going to be unpredictable. We'll get 1 hour, we'll get as much rain as you can get all year, and we're going to see a lot of things happening this year, especially this month, May. I believe we're going to see a lot of strong signs, but still, sadly, only those that are watching are going to be seeing them, because most of the world just doesn't seem to want to know. Even though it does say in the Bible that they're willingly ignorant, that they don't want to know. That's what's hard to understand. You know, when they say they're willingly ignorant. What a way to be, you know, I mean, wanting to deny the coming of our Lord. But anyhow, it seems pretty bright out here right now. The sun. Where I'm at is it going, I guess, back towards the north, where I'm heading south. He's contemplating on doing this driving. And I told him there's not a lot of money in it. I said I wouldn't be in it for the money, that's for sure. If you're going to do it. And I said that can depend on the drives, the loads. But even at the office, they told me things have been changing. They don't quite understand it, but they said it's been changing where not as much work. I've always known that it's going to come to an end, all of it. Truckers are going to stop running, especially when looting starts and all that. If people stop filling their stores and stop buying stuff to do service, why? People are just looting. You know, listening to other people, the Nibiru channel, where he says they're seeing what's coming on us. It's getting to the point where they can't hide it no more. It's going to be a rude awakening to many people. Rude awakening. And it's going to be surprising even to us that have been watching, because, I mean, and it's going to seem suddenly when it happens. Even though we seem like it's been taking a long time, it's going to seem fast enough when it happens. That's why I guess, you know, we take this time that we have, and we're aware, and just be ready. We know it's coming, and it's going to happen soon enough. And try to look. And I looked at James, and James, you know, it's right there above his head. You can see it right there. She goes, I don't see nothing. She goes, I got my contact lenses on, but I don't see nothing. She goes, but I believe you. And then walked away. You know, and it almost feels like as if the time has come, you know, where nobody, those that haven't got it, they're not gonna get it. I feel like it's time, the time's at hand. I get those people that like to put those comments on my channel, no one knows the day or the hour. I hear a lot of that. Well, I ain't claiming the day or the hour. I'm just saying the time's up. Time's at hand. It's ready to happen. And it's going to be any moment now. Or better yet, any second. Oh, well, I had that dream with the pyramid, and the second hand was huge. I drew it out to show James what it looked like. I think I got it right here. Yeah. This is what the clock on the pyramid looked like, and the second hand was a lot taller. It's where you had to put your hand on the back of that clock. And that clock, I hung it up on the back window where I told you I'd seen Elvis Presley and some women that were all in bed, like a bed of wickedness. And then women, they treated Elvis Presley like what? An idol. And God despises idols and all that stuff. But even now, with them being dead, they still idolize them. It's crazy. They knew the truth of it. That was a demonic spirit hosting him, writing all these songs and acting the way he acted, and people were going crazy over it. That's what's happening today, you guys. People are in a quick and a hurry to get over. They don't give you time to get over. And yeah, I'm not in a big hurry going where I'm going, so taking my time. I'll be seeing a lot of people trying to pass me up. Anyhow, you guys, I'm on my way to Indianapolis, Indiana. And from there, only the good Lord knows. Yeah, but like I said, any second, you guys, we don't have long. I really, truly do feel like it, because like I said, I've been sharing and doing this for a long time. For a long time, I've been sharing this. Well, since 2014. Like I said, I was 17 in 77. I showed that to the waitress. She goes, "Who is that?" You know? And I said, "Well, I told you that was me when I was 17. And I told you I didn't see it until I was 54. And I said, that's because of that angel above my head. I wasn't meant to show this until over 3 years ago. It's because of the last days that we're living in now." And then, there's a picture of a rainbow in the sky, but you can see 3 faces that came in there. Like I said, things are being revealed, but they're being revealed for the wise. You know, not for those that haven't been separated. Remember, this is the barley harvest, where he's separating choice. He's getting the choice. And the rest are going to be of the world. You know, it's what they chose. Shared with another person too as we were leaving, and they were telling me how they go to church and they pretty much know everything, and then they're saying, you know, people have been saying this for hundreds of years. I said, yeah, but all these things that are happening today haven't been happening for hundreds of years. She goes, yeah, but they always thought it was back then, just like they think it's today. And I said, well, you know, in the part where it says, those that love their life and those that hate their life, what it says about them? And she goes, she didn't understand. She goes, no, I don't know. I said, well, it says those that love this life will lose their life. And those that hate this life will save their life. You know, do you know what it says about in Daniel's 10:12 about the, she didn't know anything written in the Bible. Really, basically nothing. Not even where it says, thou hast not denied my name, you know? Nothing. Yeah, they just believe, well, I'm saved. And that's it. They don't even know where it says that you got to be watching. Don't let these times come upon you unaware. Instead, they say, no one knows. No one knows. In other words, you might as well be unaware. That's their way of saying, he said no one knows a day or hour, so you might as well just be unaware. Even though it says you better be aware. And he's showing you signs on my videos. You know, it's for the wise. It's not for those that are willingly ignorant, or those that are of the world. It's for the wise. Those that truly, see, because the wise are the ones that were always truly seeking Jesus Christ. The wise. Whether you knew it or not, deep down in your spirit, you've always had that feeling for Christ, even if you didn't share it all the time. Because see, he knows what's in your heart. And looking back, even as a child, when I was little, I used to love watching all the biblical movies. Charleston Heston, Ben-Hur, all of them, man. And movies about Jesus Christ. Yeah, I loved that stuff when I was younger. I had a passion for it. Where you got people that they just really love this life. They love everything they're getting in it. Even though it says in the Bible, woe to the inhabitants of the earth. They were warning you, the devil has come upon you. And then here they don't even talk about that. They just talk about how blessed it is. You know? When the Bible's saying woe to you, warning you, they don't even take that as a warning. You see what I'm saying? Even now, they don't. They don't even have a fear knowing that the end is here. It's like, how is this possible? How is it possible? But it's happened. That being said, you guys, I just wanted to basically tell you guys, heading to Indianapolis, Indiana, and I'm sure James would like to say hello to everybody. I think he's back to driving now. But he said he's contemplating on doing this, driving, even though I told him, you know, I'm not in it for the money. It pays the bills somewhat, you know. It should do what I need it to do. Other than that, I really don't care, you know. It don't matter to me. Because I know this is soon over. All I gotta do is pay this phone bill, pay that truck insurance, and then that's even coming to an end. Where, they're gonna have to worry about that pretty soon. You know, this might be my final thing right here in this truck. I don't know, but I do feel it. I really feel it, you guys. You know, this being the 5th month, man, I have a feeling. I even see a lot of trucks driving down the highway with 7s on it, you know. Like, remember what I told you? This is a spiritual thing going on. We don't deal with flesh and blood. It's spiritual. And they're showing us signs. And remember, they use our bodies. That's why you see them go in and out of me. They're using our bodies with what's going on in the world, but it's spiritual. That's why you have to look for the signs that are out there in front of you. Even though the people that are actually doing it, they're not aware of what they're doing. They're just doing, they're going with the world. Okay? And those of us that came out of it, that are aware, that have been separated, we're not going with the flow. We're aware of it all, and we're sharing and comforting one another, and we're pretty much watching it all happen, playing out right in front of us. And the final events, it's getting ready to, you know, just be ready. Be ready. Those people that sit there and say no one knows the day or hour, well, don't pay no mind to that. Jesus Christ said, watch. And he said, don't let this day or that hour come upon you unaware. Those people telling you that, like I said, they don't all know what they're doing. They don't all know what they're saying. A lot of people are listening to that spirit that's inside of them, trying to further deceive you, even though they don't know that. That's why it says in Daniel 12:10, they call them the wicked because they've accepted these things and they're not watching. They don't see the end, but yet there's a guy with the devil horn signs on a billboard sign, you know? It's crazy. Right there, just driving down big billboard signs. You know, it was some kind of a musician and he had his hands up to the devil horn signs. It's like crazy, man, right in front of you. You know, they never did this stuff before. But these are the signs of the times. I'm telling you, it's spiritual, even though they don't know it. Man, I wish I could have showed that to you guys. The things you see while you're driving down the road. Like I said, it's spiritual. You guys got to open your eyes and look at it. It's right in front of you. They're showing you the signs. They're right in front of you. And they're getting worse. They're getting more and more. Like in the Walmart stores, I'm seeing those water bottles with the 666 hand signs. And then you guys see the eye looking through the circle. They're using their hand as a 666 on water bottles in Walmart. It's crazy. But anyhow, you guys, I'm going to let you go, man. And remember what I said. This is all spiritual. You must be born again in the spirit. Spirit and water. Okay? And believing. Believing is seeing. Just open your eyes. It's happening right in front of you. They don't know, but we should know. Okay? Because we're watching. We're aware. They're not aware. They're not watching. Okay? And another thing, there's only 5 wise. So don't be surprised if there's not a whole lot of people around you that are getting it or seeing it. Okay? Not everybody has been separated. Just remember that. That's another difficult thing to understand. Had I not gotten this YouTube, I'd have been like, wow, you know? But like I said, look at everything around you. Watch, the signs are in front of you. Literally on signs, billboard signs, and on the sides of trucks, on your food, everything. It's out there to be seen. Remember, pray over everything that you drink and everything that you eat. If you're sitting in a restaurant and you order something and they don't have all your stuff and they have to go back and get something, I would wait until everything is on your table and then I would pray over it. And if they bring you another item to that table, I would pray over it too. Remember what I said? I seen somebody touching items everywhere, you know? And you don't want to have items, you know, good luck charms, those kind of things. Throw them out. And then ask for forgiveness for ever having it. There's a lot of curses going on, spiritual wickedness in high places. It's a W Enterprise. Alright, God bless you guys. I love each and every one of you. And be ready. It's going to happen when we least expect it. But be ready. God bless you guys.